People have problems trusting you. I wonder if she dreams where she is now. I hope so.
Oops.
Hi there. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
You don't look too banged up. We'll be watching.
Let's get to work. Let's begin. Make good use of it. Requisition approved.
So many lights, so little time. More where this came from. The Emperor's wealth is vast. Emperor Callus watches.
Fuck. Hello, hello. How's it going? Nice. There's Simon.
Two showing offline at the moment, but I've sent invites. Give me a minute and then I'll message you.
Guardian. Hello. Catch you later.
Little dog's been quiet for a few hours until right when I jump in the party.
That's the way it works.
And now he's got lots to say.
Good
I
afternoon.
know.
Hey. How are you guys?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good.
Want Xenophage for the boss and possibly the first encounter. The majority of you want Xenophage for boss damage, but okay, or a Whisper or a Xeno. Oh, not a Xeno. Sleeper. I don't know because I haven't used either of those for so long on that raid. It's a high impact weapon that you're looking for, so either one of them. You'll want a sword with Whirlwind Blade for the first boss encounter. With the exception of that, you want something to take down knights, adds, and ogres. The sword is for the first boss encounter.
Okay.
So at the start, I mean, depending on what character you're bringing, but most of your damage on your ogres will probably be done with the super. You can use a bubble in the final encounter to protect yourself when you're meleeing the deceptions. You won't use a bubble anywhere else, I don't think, through it. If you're bringing a Titan, hammers in the first encounter, I'd suggest, and whatever you want for adds in the second. Most of what you do will be done with weapons.
I will be joining you in just about a minute or so.
Yeah, first encounter I tend to use Xenophage for my knights and helping with the ogres, and an auto for the small lads, scout for the snipers that shoot us. So if you've not been in here, and Tool, I don't think you've been in this raid, have you yet? Okay, cool. So I'll point out, or I'll take you to the lore on the way through so that you don't miss out on any of that. Right, who are we still missing? KJ. I think Scooter's my reserve, so he is online if we need him. I will try KJ once more and message him. If he's dropped out, I'm going to give him a strike. Can't wait for your invite before you do. But no, he hasn't, so he may still be around. Just a look. Not online. I'll message him after then.
Alrighty. Join up on you.
Let's make a note. Someone's got a bad connection again.
Oh, that'll be me. One second. Better?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
As soon as it starts doing that, let me know. And I am...
Hi, Scooter. Scooter? Yes, we've had a drop. If you still want to join us, of course. You know what I'm like. Are you sure you want to come? You want a warlock, Simon? Can you go well and go green for me? Tool, you're going to go to the red room with me. I'll explain it in more detail when we get in. And Scooter, can you do mid? I think. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yeah, if you've got something that you haven't done the raid on, you can pick up the clan bounty and get that done as well if you want it. I'm optimistic. Yeah.
doing that. I'll be right.
Okay, so which encounter is it? Infiltrated. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be doing that slightly differently if you want to do that. We do it probably because that's the one that people tend to be missing.
Yeah, I'm guessing I haven't done it. I have no idea what it is.
It's called I'm Not Superstitious. It's on your Crown of Sorrow raid triumphs. And you get one for each of the 4 encounters, one for the first one, second, third, and fourth. The second one, is it the second one or the third one you're after? The second one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that people tend to miss out on because it's very curse heavy. That one because of the time it takes. And the way we do that, I'll explain when we get into that encounter. But there's a way of doing it. It takes a little bit longer, and we kill ourselves a bit more often. But it's actually a guaranteed way of getting that specific one done. The other one's just a matter of luck, and we tend to run those more often. Particularly if you've got a new team where when you're getting the debuff, which is curse debuff, you quite often end up wiping, so that means you do the encounter again, which gives you yet another chance of doing it, so it ends up being more common to finish the first, third and fourth than the other ones. So apart from me and Simon, who are going to be on wells, the rest of you can be on offensive supers. You want quick firing ones if you've got them. Well, I've got a boss checkpoint, I'll reset that. Because all this entire raid is all about managing a buff between the team and between you and your partner.
Okay.
So what we're going to do in the first encounter is split up into 3 teams of 2. You'll be very familiar with the room if you haven't been in the raid before, because it's in Menagerie. It's the Hydra boss room.
Right. Okay.
And basically what we do is we split up into 3 areas. We have the green area, which is to our right, the red area to our left, and then we have a center area, or the middle, which is between the 2 statues, which are down at the front.
Okay.
But I'll explain it, because clearly there are people who might need refreshers and others who aren't familiar with it. So if you've been in here a lot with me, you can switch off, and because I think you'll know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tool, your first piece of lore, if you're missing any, or if you're missing the lore, this one you may have got in Menagerie, but it's actually up in that top corner up there. Cool. We pick the others up as we go through. They tend to be at the tail end of each encounter. Okay, so this is the boss room. Don't rally a flag, even if I do put one down. As you can see, we've got the green room to our right with the green drapes on the pergola, and we've got a red room to the left, which has got red drapes.
Okay.
So Tool, me and you will be going to the red room. And we've got the middle, which is between the platforms and the 2 statues at the front. The middle goes all the way down to the front to the back. The green goes all the way down to the front to the back, and what have you. These knights are blessed. They are immune. They cannot be killed. The only way to kill a blessed ad is with a buff. We get the buff by walking into the green goo in front of us. As I said when we were flying in, we're going to split into 3 teams of 2. So what we're going to have is we'll have 1 player from each team collecting the buff at the start. So we have a buffed and a non-buff player on each side. The buff players can kill the knights. The non-buff players can kill the adds. The sequence will work. We have a wave, 1 knight with a group of adds, followed by 1 knight, a group of adds, and 2 snipers. So that's what we have to take down. We will be trying to get them all down, but if we don't, the crystal will still spawn. You will have a crystal spawn after that sequence each time. So it's knight adds, snipers, crystal. We have to take the crystal down in all 3 areas. And don't worry, I'll take you down and show you where they can spawn. Each area has got someone who is familiar with the raid, so they can help guide you, because they'll be calling and shooting where they are. But basically you have to take the crystal down. The problem is the buff has a timer on it, hence the debuff Witch's Curse. If you have the Witch's Curse, you're about to die. So what we've got to do is, as soon as we get the crystals down, we're going to go to a cauldron down the front. So if you come down the front, those of you who aren't too familiar with this, I'll show you where the cauldron is. I'll show you, I'll just explain the second round. The cauldron is here. So what you'll hear me calling is crystals, crystals, shoot your crystals, and as soon as mine is down, I am calling back to the middle. As soon as you've done your crystals, back to the middle, back to the middle. Everyone in, everyone in, everyone in. Where the hell are you? That's what usually comes out. And all 6 of us need to be in here and shoot this crystal together. And what that does, it swaps the buff from the buff players to the non-buff players. As soon as that buff is swapped, you go straight back to your area. You will get a knight and adds. Following that knight and adds will be a knight, adds, and an ogre. Now, there'll be a blessed and an unblessed ogre. One side will have a blessed ogre, the other side will have an unblessed ogre. You can only damage one of them. So if you're popping a golden gun or doing something super wise on them, you need to do it on the one that you can damage.
Right.
If you're not sure, look at it and shoot. Or if you're on my side, I'll say this is yours, or I'll say go to the other side.
So, if you have the buff, you can use anything to damage them, right? Supers, abilities.
Yes. Yeah. But the thing is, if you're in a long-running super, straight after the ogres are down, you need to get back to your area because there's going to be another crystal. So that sequence is knights adds, ogre, crystal. Swap the buff. After we've swapped the buff, we need to do it pretty quickly. We're then going to do a clear up of any adds. We're going to stay down in this bottom area. We won't go too far. When I'm down here, I usually don't go any further than like this sort of distance. Because as soon as we hear a gong, we're going to be back in the middle changing again to have a fresh buff for the next round. And basically the next round is a repeat of the first one. So it's knights adds, snipers, crystal, swap buff, knights adds, ogre, crystal, swap buff, clear up, same again. It's just the same thing. It's like two groups of phases times 3. Not difficult to do. The important thing is don't go off chasing the adds. You don't need to. They will always come to you. And we have that little window of opportunity after we've killed the ogres and taken down the crystals to do a little clear up. But you don't have a lot of time to do that. And having time is all dependent on how quickly we can swap the buff.
Are you going to call it out when we're buffing?
Yeah, you'll hear me. You'll hear me call it. Don't shoot until I say shoot. The other thing that we need to be aware of, and it's for both sides and the middle, don't shoot this anywhere near this cauldron when it's active. For when I stood at the moment, if I had a buff and I shot that cauldron accidentally while I'm trying to shoot adds, I'd be giving the buff to Nye. so you're close enough to pick a buff up. And the problem is that cauldron then has a timer on it, so you have to wait for it to come back. Plus the fact that if you weren't buffed before, you now are, so you and your partner are now buffed.
Right.
Yeah, so it ends up being quite complicated. What you're going to do is, if you're doing the middle, try to get the ads when they spawn. They spawn on this platform up here, and they'll funnel down this way. If you can catch them on the platform, that's great. And they'll spawn on this platform, and they'll come down this way. If you can like throw a grenade into this sort of area, or catch them on the platform, because you can stand up here to kill your ads. You know, if you do it middle, you can get a pretty good sight line at all of that area.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the sequence. So two on our side. The first crystal, and only the first crystal, will spawn in here. After the first one, then you can run. At the front, it can spawn in this corner, and I call that front mid. This one I call front right. Yeah. And then there's three at the back. There is one that spawns back here. This would be back right. Yeah, this one. Well, it's right, isn't it? Because we're looking this way. You're looking towards it. So this is back right. You've got one in here, this is why we're not calling it right and left. We're calling it red and green. This is gazebo. One in the middle of here. And this one over here is back left. So those are the crystals that can spawn in the red room. It's actually a mirror. It's the first one is right on there. Okay, in the middle. Doesn't affect you too because you won't be in the middle, but the first one spawns right behind this. So this is where the first one spawns.
Okay.
The middle can spawn anywhere in this area. This one I would call for middle, I'd call this back right. And there's another one that can spawn anywhere in this sort of area. And that would be back left. And then you've got opposing corners down the front. And it can be in any of the four corners. So this one, this one, this one, or this one. Strangely, the one that spawns here and the one that spawns here tend to be the more common ones. But you know, if you call front, there's not far to look. You can either look and shoot that one, that one, that one, or that one. If you're down the front, it's not a problem. And for whoever's going to be doing green, first one is a mirror image of the other side. It will spawn in here. First one always spawns in here. Down the front, I don't do green very often, but I'm pretty sure you can have it in this spot. Over in this spot. It's strangely enough, it's not the front, it's the back corner on this one. So this spawns over here, and then you've got the one that spawns right in this corner, which would be back left. All of these you can see from the front, by the way. You don't need to come up to them. You can shoot them from the top of the steps. And you've got the green gazebo. Again, you can shoot if you're down there. And you've got back right, which is in this corner. So it's a mirror image of the red room.
Okay.
So I want 3 picking up. And I'm going to suggest it's the 3 with the more experience. So me, Simon, and Scooter will collect. Scooter, you're mid. Simon, you're green. You pop your well, by the way, if when the ogres come on your side, because I'll do the same on mine. Tool is with me on red. So Nye and Paul, where would you prefer, green or mid?
Doesn't matter to me.
I'll go mid, and I will go mid.
All right.
Okay. So Paul, you're right with Simon, yeah?
Sure.
And just call. I'll put a flag down for us, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Just call. Yeah, just call your the other thing I do need to point out for Paul and two snipers. The snipers can be either blessed or non-blessed. We don't know until they spawn in what they are, and on both sides they appear up on here, and you just shoot them from down in front of your platform. And it'll be the same for you, Paul, on the other side. If it's not Simon's, it'll be yours. But you shoot them at a bit of distance. That's why I usually have a scout on, so I can get them. But if it depends on where the buff is or how the buff is working out on rotations, whether or not they're yours or your partner's. Anyway, you're going to get fed up with me talking, so... Yeah, so you want something for knights, something for ads, something for ogres. And the snipers, I do. Okay, has everybody rallied?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, Tool and Nye, you can go down the front.
Alright.
Yeah, Nye, you can go down ready to defend mid, because the ads will be coming out as we're coming down to you.
Gotcha.
And somewhere around the statue, Tool, is the best place to be. Yeah, don't go too far forward. Either up on the statue or down on the floor in front of it. That's giving you best sight lines for everything. And just watch we don't debuff anyone as they're crossing the middle, particularly for the ogres. Okay, Simon, Scooter, we ready? Don't forget to take the knights out. Okay, 3, 2, 1, in the goo. I can't shoot the ads, so you need to take the ads out there on me. They're your snipers too. Yeah, snipers can be mental.
Oh yeah, you need a buff. He needs a buff now. Oh,
Okay, Crystal.
Crystal middle.
Two Crystal.
We need a
Two
buff on the green.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody come shoot the green crystal. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, Simon, stay out. Everyone else in. In the middle. Paul, in the
Coming
middle.
in, coming in.
You're too late, mate. You're too late. And Tool didn't get anywhere near us. Right, so jump off the back. You're going to wipe. Tool, you kill the ads and go back to the middle. I was distracted because I had to shoot the opposite side. You've got no reason to go to the back of the areas. None of us have. We can all shoot everything we need to shoot from at worst the top of the steps. But that technically would have been the end of the first encounter. The trouble is we'd lost a buff, we also needed a res, and we had the Richie's Curse, which meant that there were at least 2 people in there that didn't get the buff. Okay? Know what we're doing. Come on, stay calm. I'm the one that always gets excited. Okay, so if you're not picking the buff up, go down the front. Yeah, you won't be able to stand in that too. There'll be flames. Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, in the goo. You want to play right down the front. No.
Gotcha.
They're your snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Just you know, I can't kill these ads, so
Yep,
you
yep, yep.
need to kill
I'm
them.
on it.
Okay, crystals are coming, guys. Crystals.
Crystal middle, center.
Okay, back to the middle. Everyone in. Everyone in. Everyone in. Stop shooting ads and get down the front. Get in the front! Oh, they haven't shot the middle crystal. Okay. Guys, you've got to shoot your crystal. Right, that's a wipe again. Yeah, now, you've got to get your crystal in the middle.
I did. Right.
You can't just shoot it.
Yeah.
You've got to shoot it together. You need both of you shooting it.
No, that I did miss. Sorry, Big.
Oh, no, that's okay. If it happens again, you know, there'll be trouble. But no, the crystals are a repeat right the way through this raid, and you always need to have a buffed and a non-buffed player shooting them. So if you don't, it means that they don't break.
Gotcha.
Hence why it becomes an issue when we lose a buff on a side, because then you've got to try to get someone from another area to cover that crystal.
Okay.
Okay, if you die with a buff, let us know, because that will change who comes into the rebuff area. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, in the goo.
Nice job on the snipers and everything.
They're your snipers again.
All right.
I can't kill these ads.
Yep,
You need
got
to
it.
know I can't kill these ads.
Yep.
Pistols.
All right. Crystal in the middle. Here we go.
Okay,
Right.
everyone in the middle. Are we all in? Are we all in? Are we all in? Shoot. Okay, switch your roles. There's someone right over on our side. It doesn't need to be. Okay, ogres are up. Tool, that's yours. Someone has done something with the buff in the middle again.
Not I. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. We did get switched. That wasn't me though. Dang.
Who hasn't? Crystals. Leave the ads. You need to be shooting crystals.
Center,
Back right too.
Oh, front. Okay. So, is that behind me? Sorry.
Yep. Come. Yep.
Okay.
Got it. All right.
Okay, down the front, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Shoot. A lot of ads.
Ooh,
Let's
that
get
was
some
close.
ads up. Who's got a buff? Yeah, nice. Stop running over to the right-hand side. You don't need to be there. You're covering middle. Okay, everyone back to the middle. Have we got one on each side with a buff? Shoot. I'm not hearing, so I'm assuming
All right.
it's a
Nice
yes.
buff. Nice buff.
Tool is buffed. Now go away.
Okay.
You're covering middle.
Yep.
That's why there's ads left up, is because you're shooting the wrong side. There are knights spawning everywhere, so you still...
The snipers are yours. I forgot your name. On green.
Two, they're yours. Two, they're yours. Just step back a bit. Step back a bit.
All right.
Okay, crystals are coming. Crystals
Nick.
at the front, two. As soon as you
I
got...
see it. I
As
see
soon as you
it.
got... It's at
Yeah,
the front.
got it.
Middle's front. Middle's front. Okay, if you've got them, back in the middle. Everyone in, everyone in, everyone in. Shoot. Back to your sides. You switch roles again. You've got ogres coming, don't forget. I haven't got a well yet.
Oh, Monsieur
There's
Ogre.
yours. Tool, you're the opposite side. Whoever's shooting ads, can you switch to kill the ogres, please?
Shoot. Ah. Nice down.
With or without?
Thank you, Big.
Crystals.
Uh-huh.
Gazebo. Tool, gazebo.
Gotcha, Scooter.
Yeah, that's it.
Millennia. You got. Yep, got it. There we go.
Nye will be non-buff.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, when you've got your crystals, back to the middle. We've got 3 seconds. Everyone
Okay,
in,
I'm here.
everyone in. Shoot. Don't shoot till everyone's in, please. Clear up the ads. There's a knight over on my side, which I can't do anything with. Everyone back to the middle. Middle, middle, middle. Shoot. Okay. Same again, guys. Knights and ads. We're going to be having crystals.
Scooter, I'm with
Front right, too. Front right.
That's it. I can't hit
Don't
the
go
crystal
too
for
far
some
up
reason.
to shoot them. As soon as you've got them, back to the middle. Everyone in, everyone in, everyone in. Shoot. Okay, rinse and repeat. You're going to be getting ogres after this round, guys.
Dang it. I got 2 knights. Get up there.
I can't kill. Yeah, I can't kill these at the
Yeah,
front.
where are the other
knight.
people who were... Okay, crystals, guys, crystals,
Alright.
crystals.
Scooter,
Nice.
gotcha.
Back right corner, too.
Got it.
Back right corner. Two, back right corner. Thank you. Back to the middle. Everyone in.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, shoot.
Ooh.
Clear up what you can. Don't go too far. We need to swap. Okay, everyone in. Do not shoot. Shoot.
Your snipers,
again,
Simon? Oh, shoot, sorry. That came fast.
Come back, there's a rift back here too. Go. Crystals, original spawns.
Yep.
Right in the
Nice.
front, yeah. Okay guys, back into the middle. Back in the middle, all in, shoot. You're going to be getting ogres, don't forget, so don't go too far forward. That's yours again too. Paul, you should be the opposite side.
Okay. He's already down over there.
Yeah, I know, but you need to be helping them to get those. Crystals?
Right in front. Scooter right by me. Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, when you've done them, back to the middle. Back to the middle, 10 seconds. All in, all in, all in. Shoot. Okay, do a clear up if you need to. That should be it. So, yeah, there you go. That's the first encounter. Busy but quite easy. It's definitely the easier of the encounters. You want like a scout pulse or a decent stable auto for this next section. This is the infiltration section, which is basically jumping and shooting crystals. So those of you who haven't got the lore, follow me across to the right.
Alright.
And it should be right in that corner in there.
I guess I already got it. Okay.
If you've been in with me now, if anyone says they haven't been in here, I always show them the lore.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, because the one and only time I've been in here, I can't remember if the guy did or did not. So, thank you.
Well, there's only two more, and they're both just before the first boss encounter.
Okay.
So they're after this one, basically. We can pick two more up, and that'll be the end of the lore that's in here. The actual physical lore that you can collect. Obviously, you can collect triumphs.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, so you just go up through the doorway up in front of you up there.
Okay.
I kind of stopped because there's two behind us, and I want to make sure. So you come up
Oh,
onto
sorry.
that platform.
I'm coming. Yep.
Yeah, if you come up onto that one first, then up onto the next one up, then up to where I am, straight up. You okay, Paul?
Yeah, it's a little dark on my TV. All right.
Okay, I like to get to this one from the opposite side, but we're going to go through the doorway opposite us over there. Yep. And then basically we're just
Thank you, Scooter.
just jumping down this, going down the little edges that is left for us. As far as this one. If you're on a hunter, I'd usually go up onto there and jump straight across to this doorway. As a hunter, I find it a lot easier to go up onto that and then jump across. Right, so then we come down here, and I'm going to stop. You turn down there. You need to duck as you're going down, so you crouch and walk. Drop down the hole. And this is the infiltration. Right, the safest way to do this is two people picking the buff up, which would be me and Simon. Scooter, you're our backup. If we both die and the well, we will both die actually. Simon, we're gonna jump off on 4 seconds, yeah? If we try to get to the platform, we can probably do it, but there's no guarantee we won't get the Witch's Curse. And someone's mentioned they'd like to get this without the Witch's Curse, so the safest way to do it is for the people with the buff to jump off when they're on 4 seconds. So when me and Simon die, Scooter, that green goo will reappear. Yeah? And you and who's in the middle with you? Nye. You and I will be back here. So if you alone pick the buff up, you can both shoot the cauldron. on the platform to get the checkpoint. As soon as you've hit it and you can see the crystals up, you can jump off because you don't want to get the curse. Yeah. But we will be killing ourselves. Yeah. If we've got the checkpoint, you don't need to pick. In fact, if we've got the checkpoint, the buff won't be here anyway. It'll be on the checkpoint plate. But yes, that's the way we're going to do it, I think. Right, what's going to happen here, guys, if you haven't been in here, is initially, right behind this green goo, we're going to see a crystal appear. The crystal will be inside a shield. It's a big bubble around the crystal. You have to go into the shield to shoot the crystal. And it'll need a buffed and an unbuffed player inside that shield, that bubble, to shoot it. Get used to it because you're going to see a lot of them later. As soon as that crystal's down, 3 more appear in the distance. So right team will shoot right, left team will shoot left, and then me and Simon will focus back onto the middle with the middle team. As soon as that happens, a crystal will appear on a platform on the right, and it'll be inside a bubble. So Simon and Paul have to go out to that crystal. They have to jump onto the platform the crystal is on and shoot the crystal. As soon as that's done, 3 more will appear in the air. And again, right will shoot right, left will shoot left, mid will shoot mid, and me and Simon will try to cover mid as soon as we've taken down right and left. As soon as we've done that, there should be another crystal inside a bubble. We take those out. They'll be on the right and the left. As soon as we take those down, we'll get 3 more in the air. When they're taken down, the platform will have that purple globe inside it on a platform. The first platform is actually across in the distance over there. It's a big piston. If you look in the mist, you can just about see it.
Right.
It's actually that. There. And in the middle of that, there'll be a cauldron, and that cauldron will have a glowing purple orb in it. When we shoot that, that makes that our checkpoint. Me and Simon are going to keep an eye on our timers. When we're down to no less than 4 seconds, I mean 4 or 5 usually, I start thinking about dropping off. We will jump off to kill ourselves. If we haven't shot the platform crystal, the globe in the cauldron, Scooter, you need to pick the buff up and shoot it with the other non-buff players. So it's all down to time, but I think rather than risk it, we'll just make sure we get platform to platform. There should be 1, 2, 3, there should be 4 platforms that we do. Yes. We tried it the other day when we were in here, getting 4 people from platform to platform. I think we did 2 in a row. We didn't quite get the 3rd one, did we? We missed on the first one, but then we went from 1 to 2 to 3 and started, but didn't get to the next one. But if you're trying to do it flawless, you'd either do it like that or you'd cheese it by sword flying this. Yeah, so a scout, a pulse, or a decent auto with a bit of range on it, because the crystals can be a bit far away.
Okay.
So, Paul, you okay going right? Tool, did you sort of get what I was saying?
Yeah.
What all you need to be doing is following me. You want to be on the platforms that I'm going on to. So as soon as the first crystal's down, the first group of crystals are down, I'll move out, ready for the one that's out on a platform for us. Even though we've got a couple to shoot first, but just do what I do. Just follow me. Okay, Simon, you good? Okay, in that case, 3, 2, 1, in we go. Can I have one non-buff player, please? That's the crystal in a bubble. And two, we need to get onto this one.
Come on, here.
Straight up. Straight up. To our left. To our left. Up and left, up and left. We're jumping off.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Gotcha. Yep. Gotcha.
I went down with the platform. Shit.
Someone needs to shoot. Okay. Scoot up. You can jump off, mate. We don't want you to get the witch's curse. Paul, get away from that. Yeah. It's going to wipe you anyway. As soon as that crystal goes green, it'll wipe you.
Gotcha.
You don't want to go up there and accidentally pick the buff up. So now we're on the next platform up because we shot the cauldron.
Oh, okay.
So watch you don't accident. Now move!
Yeah. No, it spawned me there, so I was getting out. It spawned me there.
That tool, you come away from there as well. It's only me and Simon going in. Right, the next one should be, the next crystal should spawn where I'm stood. So I just want one person to come in with me to shoot that crystal. And then we're basically doing the same thing again, going off, shooting the ones in the distance, and then we're going off to the platforms. This time they are starting in groups of two. So two, we'll be going straight 2 hours after we've shot the ones in the distance. Okay, Simon, good to go. 3, 2, 1, in the goo. Okay, Scooter. Up high and left.
Over to the right. Yeah.
Is that with or without?
Oh, that was.
I need a without with me, please. Paul up
All
here.
right.
I'm jumping off. Simon, off.
Oh, we got a crystal still here.
Yeah, we didn't get the crystals, guys. You've got to be shooting the crystals with whoever picks the buff up.
I think we had one directly above my head. I didn't see.
Scooter, is that Scooter? Yeah, when me and Simon die, it'll come same place that it is there. The only reason you wouldn't have picked it up is if someone was stood in it and picked it up instead. Yeah, it's possible someone was stood on the platform.
Not I, so... yeah.
Well, there were 3 of you on the plate. The 2 may have accidentally been in it. Okay, if you die, if you don't press square, it's one of those newfangled things on PlayStation. It reses you. So if you're alive, you can help shoot things. If you're dead, you're just watching. So please res yourself if you're...
I did, but I wasn't on the platform when everybody else was.
Okay. Right, same again anyway, only better, please. Come on, let's go. 3, 2, 1, in the goo. Okay, scoot up. It's all time related this, so you've got to get all these down as quick as you can. High left. I need a buff, a non-buff up with me, Paul. Paul. Right, we're getting off.
I'm dying right there every time.
Okay, no one's picking the buff up. Shoot it. Okay, whoever picked the buff up with me can jump off. It will wipe us anyway, but we don't want to get the curse. Yeah, watch you don't pick the buff up there, because we're doing it this way to try to avoid getting the witch's curse. Okay, you can res. Right, so this time the cauldron, or the shielded one, will appear here.
Okay.
Right where I'm stood. Okay? That's the direction we'll be going off in. Simon, you good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, in the goo.
Ooh, I about missed that.
Look over to our right. And there should be one straight up. Can't see the other one. Right, Simon, we're off. Scooter, you need to pick it up and shoot the cauldron. Shoot the cauldron. Okay, Scooter, you can jump off him. Doesn't matter, it's going to wipe us anyway, it's just not risking... Okay, safe to res. Watch you're not near the green goo. Right, this one's going to spawn on this platform. First one in the bubble. Right, Simon and Paul, your first one will be after me and Tool have taken down our first. So there's only one,
Right.
then there's two. Yeah, there's one. Sorry, there's this one, then 3 crystals. 1, then 3 crystals. 2, then 3 crystals. And then we've got the last cauldron to shoot.
All right.
Okay. So, if you're ready, Simon, 3, 2, 1, in the goo. It's a lot less stressful not trying to get this.
Yeah, it is.
High and left.
So there's two of them now. We're going to
Yeah.
the one on the right.
They're going to be off in that direction. There they are. Shoot the cauldron. Couldn't risk it.
What are we doing now?
It's
Oh.
finished.
Oh,
Done.
nice.
I think we got it just as me and Simon were jumping off. I was down to 2 seconds. If you shoot that cauldron, it removes the buff. So that's why you're better off shooting it. Right, so 2. Your loot will drop, but if you come up to where I am. I'm over to your... Oh, yes. Cool. Yeah, don't try to jump. Yeah, it's jump up onto the ledge. If you go right down to the end of this
Okay.
and look to your left.
Ooh. Thank you, thank you.
Is that the one you were missing? No.
Yeah, entry 8, I think it was. Yeah, thank you, Pig.
Thank you. Right, can someone stay out for me? Yeah. And the very last piece is down here on the statue. So,
Alright. Follow you, gonna head down in.
yeah, so long as one player stays out, we'll be alright with this. Just need one player to stay out so we don't activate the zone. So you come right down his hand. I'll go a little bit too far so that you can see where you've got to go. But it's on his little finger down there, on his pinky. So you come up here, you drop down onto his pinky finger, turn back in towards the hand, and you'll see it. No, that's okay. That's why somebody stayed out. Wrong finger.
Right.
No.
Drop
Next
it
finger down.
Ooh. Okay. I guess that's weird.
So the
I don't
one that
remember
Nye's
getting this
just,
one, but-
yeah, the one that Nye's just about to move off. There's that finger there. That's it. Turn back into the hand. It should be in there. Okay, that's all the scannable lore in here. There's not many. There's not many of them. Right, guys, you can come in whenever you're ready. Just gonna weapon swap.
Yeah, what would you recommend, Big? Weapon?
That's definite. That's for your boss. I always recommend Jotun, but anything to take out a witch or an ogre. Yeah, anything to take down a witch or an ogre is worth having.
Alright.
You can use whatever you want to be honest with you. I mean, you can use hammers to take your ogre down, if it's your ogre. I mean, I've not explained the encounter yet, but it's basically the same as the first one, where you need a buff to kill certain ads. So in this one, the buff players can shoot the ads and the ogres. The non-buff players can shoot the witches. And the sequence in here is which adds ogre. I can go up to show you actually because it doesn't make any difference here. But the witches and the adds will spawn on to the side of these platforms. So it's there's no particular rotation in it, but you could get a witch and some adds spawn on this side, and then just a couple of adds over here, or you could get the reverse of that. And that's the encounter basically. It's killing those. The ogre will spawn dead center, so he'll spawn right here. The important thing is to get your adds, your witches, and your ogres down as quick as you can. But I'll run through my explanation of the encounter as soon as I've done this. I'm like that. Pedantic. Right, so in this room we're going to keep in our teams of two. So we've got 3 teams of 2. There are 3 rooms. This room is the dog's room, and it's the dog's room because of the dog statues at the back of it.
Okay.
Yeah. This room is the void room because of the void goo at the back of it.
Gotcha.
And this room, where me and Tool will be, is the steps room because it's got the tallest set of steps on it. When we start this encounter, there will be barriers appear separating the rooms. The one between steps and dogs will be on this beam. And at its end, right here, you can't see it yet, there will be a cauldron. This cauldron is the steps cauldron. This is mine and yours too. Yeah. Along this line, this beam on the floor, there'll be another barrier, and that will separate dogs from void. And at the end of this, there's another bow. This is the dog's bow. Well, it's still a dog's bow. And the last barrier is along this line, and at the end of this one, we have the void bow. Now, the fact that they are dedicated to the rooms is more relevant in the next encounter. But what's happening here is we kick off this encounter. A buff will appear in this sort of location where I'm stood now, in one of the 3 rooms. We don't know which room it's going to appear in until it appears. Counterclockwise from that buff, we will have this guy. You'll see him coming out now. Our deception. So that fella, he's just dropped on the floor. Yeah? Who's appeared at the back of each room. When we activate this encounter, 1 will remain, 2 will disappear. Yeah? Counterclockwise from the buff, that guy is in your room. He's immune to you. You cannot damage or kill him, but he can sure as hell kill you. So be careful. If you're in void or dogs, your safe spots are really up on these or on those boxes at the back. If you're getting pummeled by a witch, just drop down the back, get some health, go back up and kill the witch. If it's your witch, of course. If you've got the boss in your room, you can kill all the adds because you're never going to get a buff until damage phase. So what happens? I'm going to give you an example. Buff starts in dogs. I come down, I collect the buff. Tool will stay away from it because we need a buffed and a non-buffed player because there are blessed and unblessed combatants in here. Tool, if I pick the buff up, you can kill the witches. I have to kill the adds. And I have to kill the ogre. Yeah, so what will happen is I'll pick the buff up, I'll start killing adds, you'll kill the witch, I'll kill some more adds, you'll kill the second witch, the ogre will spawn, we will kill the ogre, I will kill the ogre, then both of us together come across to the steps cauldron, to our cauldron. And we haven't agreed who's where, but whoever in the dog's room has been collecting the buff, whether it be Scooter or Simon, they come in on the other side. Me and Tool and Simon or Scooter will shoot the cauldron together. I will lose the buff and I will be giving it to the other 2 players. So that means there's now a buff in dogs and a buff in steps. You go back to your area, you carry on, because it's a rinse and repeat. You're going to get which adds, ogre. The difference is the person who now has the buff is a different player in this room. So you'd be doing the adds, you'd be doing the ogre, I'd be doing the witches. As soon as all the ogres are down again, all 6 of us come as fast as we can to this cauldron, the dog's cauldron. All 6 of us are in, we shoot the cauldron together, the buff transfers from the 2 players who had it to the 4 players who didn't have it. So what we will then be doing is shield breaking the boss. We're taking that shield he's currently showing off him. You need a buffed and an unbuffed player to do that. So the sequence I will be calling is the room that got the buff first. So in this scenario, it would be me and Tool meleeing the boss. The other person that doesn't have a buff can also come in, and that'll be the player who usually collects the buff in the second room, in dogs. As soon as the shield goes up, a melee or an R1 sword strike. Yeah. As soon as the shield goes up, the second person from the dog's room comes in, because they've got a buff. They melee or sword strike. Shield goes down. There are 4 of us doing damage. The final room, which will be in this scenario I've just given you, which will be the void room, it'll be the player who doesn't collect the buff comes in for the next shield break, and when the shield goes up, and they stay and do damage, obviously. And then the last person in would be the person in the boss room who usually collects the buff. So last person in will either be myself, Simon, or Scooter, depending on which orientation the buff spawns in. The important thing about the buff is you need to be well away from the boss all the time, unless it's your turn to melee. So Tool, this distance from me to you is about okay. Nye and Paul, if you were this close when the buff was taken off, you'd possibly lose your buff.
Right.
So you need to be well away from the boss. You can't damage him. He's immune. Yeah, you can't damage him. He's immune to you. So there's no point in being anywhere near him until it's your turn. And I will try to call and say during damage, okay, you're next, or you're next, or you're next.
Okay. That will help.
Definitely.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill the ads, but you can't damage the boss. So if you've got a buff, you can still do ads, throw a grenade on them, do whatever you like. Don't come too close to the boss, as I say, because when he pulses, when his shield breaks, it'll remove your buff. So we don't want that to happen. We need the damage phases. If we don't kill him, you all need to go back to your rooms. You need to be back in your rooms, because if you're not in your room, what's going to happen is the shield walls go up, and we haven't got a team of 2 in the room, which will mean you can't deal with the buffed and non-buffed ads. You can only deal with one of them. So the important thing, get your witches, get your ads, get your ogre down as quick as possible. But as I say, the towers in dogs and steps and void, are your safe spots. Tool for us, the safe spots are these rooms, these platforms back here. The one you're on, and this one over here. If we've got the boss, I usually play back here somewhere. If we haven't, I just go in and kill them, to be honest with you. They're not particularly hard to take down. For my ogre, I have a tendency to stand at the top of the steps and shoot the ogre in the face. That's force of habit. Anyway, yeah, golden gun on your ogre, if it's your ogre, is not a bad move, actually.
Yep, that's my get out of jail free card. Yeah.
I mean, 2, maybe 3 shots with a Jotun, he'll go down pretty sharpish. 2 shots on a witch usually kills her. As I say, don't forget, if we don't take the boss down, we do need to get back to our rooms. You'll hear me calling it. I'll try to hold off restarting it. Don't tell me the boss is in your room, by the way, when you go back to it, because he'll be in every room. Oh, it does happen. Boss is in void. No, he isn't. Okay, you guys happy to give it a go?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Let's give it a shot.
Right, I'll get it started then. Okay, buff is on void. Boss is in dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
I should have said, if you're giving the buff, 2 of you go in. If you're getting the buff, only 1 of you go in. Watch it too. That's where the ogre's going to spawn.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, you deal with the ads. I'm going for the buff. Right, Nye. Scooter.
Yep.
Both of you in.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yep. Alright.
Your witches, they are my ads. Okay, so it's going to be the Void team in first with Big, followed by 2. I can't even see who's in the dog's room.
Paul is in the dog's room.
Followed by Paul, followed by Simon. We're going to meet on...
Yep, got it.
Oh, you got no way, man.
That's right.
Okay. As soon as your rogues are down, come across to the steps cauldron. Everyone to the steps cauldron. Nine.
Coming, I'm coming.
Quick, quick,
I'm here.
Shoot.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't have a
I got
choice.
held up. No, that's so fine. That's fine. I just got tangled up.
Right, we need the void team in there to shoot to melee him.
In it.
Everyone else stay away. Next person in will be 2, but wait for the shield. 2. You haven't got the buff, have you? No, you haven't got the buff.
I do. When we get him.
Paul?
Alright.
When the shield goes up, Simon. Shield. Okay, shield is up, unless he's taking damage. Okay, back to your rooms. Pick up anything you can, I'm nearly out of ammo. Are you all back in your areas?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, buff is on steps, boss is in void. Now you want to be up off the floor, mate.
Yep, gotcha.
We're going to be meeting on the dog's bow, and the damage will be Big and 2 plus Simon, followed by Paul, followed by Nye, I don't know. I will try to repeat it, guys. Followed by
Oh my god.
Scooter. Okay, down here with me. Two.
Almost got him.
As soon as they get their... Okay, Simon. It's going to be your ogre. Two. Yeah. We will be meeting on the dog's bow for damage, and it'll be steps first with Simon. It'll be your ogre. Okay, as soon as the ogres are down, go to the bowl.
Dog roll.
Tool. Yeah, but you need to get here. Shoot. Okay, Tool, me and you. Everyone else get away. There's loads of people here. Simon, I think you're okay. R1, please. R1, please. R1. That's why you've got Whirlwind Blade. Stop doing the uppercuts. Tool, R1. Yeah, pull.
right.
Pull. Yeah, I should have said that repeatedly at the start. You do not use R2 on this encounter. The whole point of having a Whirlwind Blade is to use the benefit of the Whirlwind Blade, which you get from your R1 hits. It'll give you increased damage on every hit. Right, so, gentlemen.
Can I take a real quick potty break? Like 1 minute?
Right, yeah, gentlemen, do you want a quick 5-minute coffee break and comfort break?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Quick 5 minutes, and then I'll explain it when you've all got a drink and or sorted your livers out.
Awesome. Be right back.
Oh. If anyone's still here, do not run up the steps towards the boss. We will start it. I can have a coffee. Am I shouting too much? This raid can't be going very well, then I usually shout when they're going well. Right. If you're there, Simon, I'm going to give you the lead, and I'm going to switch to my Titan, so we've got this checkpoint if we want to have another go up for Tarabar.
Get off me, doggies. Okay, I'm back, but all the dogs are crawling on me. Get off, Dobby. Here, say hi.
Yeah, I won't say anything until everyone's back in because I don't want to end up repeating myself. It's a complicated encounter. This.
Yes, it is. Where's Eddie? Okay, Sadie.
So, Tool, have you started your Xeno quest?
Excuse me.
Okay.
It's in the prophecy
Shadow
dungeon,
Keep.
right? Oh. I mean the pit, yeah.
Got Shadowkeep. Okay. Yeah, if you need it, just message me. I quite like doing the quest, to be honest with you. It's probably about an hour to do it, but it's not hard to do. Yeah, I leave my Sundays free, to be honest with you, so... Yeah, if you see me on, and I'm not doing anything, or I've not joined anyone else's event, just message, and I'm quite happy to do it, get people the gun. It's very useful, you use it a lot, particularly in these sort of encounters. It's really good on boss damage in here. Well, it will be, because I'm running Divinity, so... You need a high impact weapon for boss damage, yeah. Whisper, Sleeper. As I said, at the moment we're recommending Xenophage because it's a decent amount of ammo, quick firing. If you're on a Titan with Action War Rigs, you could probably get all 34 shots on him if you've got reserves on. I was going to ask something silly then. I was going to say, who isn't here yet?
Speak up.
Yeah, good luck with that one. There'll be a flag in a second, don't worry. I just didn't want to put it there and everyone rallies and then I start talking about what weapons to use. It's yeah, you want something to take out knights and ogres. Be very careful what you're doing, Scooter. You're going to start it, mate. Shoot in that direction. Yeah, it's like a fast-firing auto for getting his hands down. Either a fusion or a shotgun for ogres and knights. and xenophage or a high impact power weapon for boss damage.
Okay, Big, I'm back, and it sounds like you're going over weapon recommendations for this encounter.
Yes, Xeno if you have it for boss damage, but it's purely for damage, it's not for shooting hands. A fast-firing auto rifle to get his hands down and to shoot the small adds and crystals, and either a fusion or a shotgun I'd usually recommend for taking down knights and ogres, because this encounter is a little more random with the buff because you're going to continually be swapping it. So this is the boss encounter, this is it. You can run a bubble if you want to. I mean, I've got a bubble, but you're only going to get one deception per damage phase. You won't use your super on the boss unless you've got a golden gun. Possibly when you come back to your own plate after the first damage phase. But it depends if you're killing adds or knights. The important thing is to get everything down quickly. So when I know we're all back, I'll start explaining it. But there's no point in repeating myself because it is complicated, and I don't want to be repeating myself too many times.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nye was here, wasn't he? And two of you are here, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. And I think Paul's been in here before anyway. But
Been in here a lot. I only finished it 3 times though. Yeah. This is where most of the raids die for me.
Yes, that's cool. Right, so in this encounter, and I will show you on the dog's plate, because if we go up to the boss on steps, we'll start it, and we don't want to do that. Right, during this encounter, right through the initial stages, there will be a boss like that one at the back of each of these rooms. He'll be stood in exactly the same spot. Your safe space to stand is underneath the boss, so you back up to him. Yeah? You back up to him, because he's going to shoot fire out of his hands, fire bombs out of his hands. So if you're back here, you're reasonably safe. What you will get is you will get 3 waves of adds. They will each come with a knight. I'm not sure of the orientation on each of the plates because it's slightly different, but you will get a knight spawn on one side and adds spawn on the other. You'll get 3 adds on one side, a knight on the other. So if you're back here, you just shoot them, shoot all your adds down, wait for the next one to come, and then you're switching sides. They rotate, so if they start on the left, the next group will be on the right, and it's the same with the knights, they'll swap sides. Yeah, so you just take all those out. When you've... I'm just trying to think the best way to explain this to you, because it gets very complicated. The rule of thumb I usually do, whoever's eating, can they mute themselves, please? What I tend to try to do is if I got 2 knights or 2 waves down, I'd then be looking to switch my buff. Because whoever picks the buff up first, it will be me, Scooter and Simon, will come back to join our partners to take down the knights, because the buff player takes down the knights. Same as the first encounter.
Alright.
So after you've taken 2 down, your timer is going to be down on about 25 seconds. And you want to be thinking about going to your cauldron. So, dogs will go to the dog's cauldron, which is this one over here. Going in it as a team of 2, shooting it, switching the buff, and then you go straight back up and carry on. So you've taken down 1 knight in a group of adds, another knight in a group of adds, you're coming back up to a 3rd knight. The only time that you wouldn't do that is if you've got a crystal. But I'll explain the crystals after I've explained the add encounter. So you've got knight adds, knight adds, knight adds, ogre. If you don't get an ogre, it means you're going to get a deception. The deception is that mini-boss we killed in the last round. So if you haven't got an ogre, you will see an ogre spawn pretty quickly, If you've got the deception, you'll see 2 exploders spawn on one of these sides, and then the boss will hold his hand out and he'll drop a deception, which usually lands about where I am. If you've got a deception, you will need to do what we did before. You need to have a buffed and a non-buffed player to melee him. When you melee him, he will drop his shield and he will stand still and cross his axis, so he will be stationary. The non-buff player, this room was Paul and Simon, so Paul would turn around and he'd be looking at his left hand and he'd shoot his left hand as soon as it goes green with a fast-firing weapon. Don't use high impact, so you don't use your xenophage on it. Loaded question or something like that's really good on it. It takes it down really quick. But the boss will then reach down, pick up an axe and swipe it down on top of the deception, which will kill the deception. Once you've done that, you then don't see any knights on your plate or any more ogres. Those deceptions are in rotation. So once your plate's had it, the next plate clockwise from you will get it next. They would have already had an ogre. After the ogre, you'll get 3 waves of knights and adds, followed in their case by a deception. When the deception's taken down in all 3 rooms, that's the prelude to damage. So what we then do is 3 players who don't collect the buff at the start will shoot the boss's left hand, and the players, sorry, that's left as we're looking at him, by the way. Okay. And the 3 players who collect the buff will shoot the right hand. When they go down to his side, we can start damaging him. Sorry, that's wrong. That is actually damage phase. So we get his hands to his side, shoot him in the face. 2 of the bosses will disappear. What you have to do as soon as your boss has put his hands down and disappeared is you go to your cauldron, change your buff, and then go to the plate that the boss is remaining on. Whoever's plate it is will probably be calling it. They'll call its dogs, its void, its steps. You go to that plate, the boss will try to lift his hands, buff players shoot right, non-buff shoot left, then we start doing damage on his head with these Xenos, or your high impact weapons. As soon as he's immune, and you'll hear me calling it, you stop shooting him in the face and start shooting his hands, to get his hands back down. When his hands are down, we go back to his head and carry on shooting him in the head until he's immune again. We should be able to get him to do that 3 times. The trick is to stop shooting his head as soon as we say stop shooting his head. Because we've got to get his hands down for him to turn immune off again. Right, while all this is happening with the knights, the ogres and the deceptions, there's also a crystal in the room. It's a crystal inside a bubble shield. So the people in each of the rooms need to make sure they do keep the buff. You will lose the buff when you melee the boss, so you need to make sure you get it back, but those of us who are collecting the buff know that, and we'll delay meleeing the deception if we know a crystal is coming. The crystal goes clockwise around the room, whichever room it starts in. So if it starts in dogs, it will next go to void, then it'll go to steps, then it'll come back to dogs. And it'll just keep rotating around the room like that, right through until we stood at the boss doing damage. So it's important that we get those crystals down, because if we don't, they will wipe us. So Simon and Scooter will probably be shouting out, we'll hold off, there's a crystal coming. I'll definitely be doing it. So just it's a crystal inside a bubble. It's exactly the same as all the other ones. You need a buffed and a non-buffed player to shoot the crystal. So if you've got a deception, don't melee the deception if you know the crystal is coming. because you then got to stun the deception, shoot the hand, and get a buff back. It ends up taking too long, and the crystal will end up wiping us. So, right, okay. So what we do when we lose the buff? Me, Simon, and Scooter. I will be coming to this bow, which is the steps bow. Simon will be going to the dog's bow, and Scooter will be going to the void bow. And we'll be calling, I need a buff on steps, I need a buff on void, I need a buff on dogs. When you hear the call, if you have a buff, shoot the cauldron. Only if you have a buff. Don't come into it, just shoot it at a distance. And that will pass the buff on to... You know, it's a bit like that mistake we had at the start when I got a buff. It's if you shoot it at a distance, you're giving what you've got to someone else. So if you've got a buff, shoot it so that you can get the buff back into that other room.
Gotcha.
Yeah. After damage phase, you go straight back to your own cauldrons, switch your buffs, and go back to your areas, and it's a rinse and repeat. It's identical. 3 waves of knights, followed by an ogre or a deception. If you have the deception, you then don't get any ogres, you don't get any knights, people get exploders and adds. If you get an ogre, you then get another 3 waves of knights and adds, followed by either the ogre or a deception, depending on which room you're in. So that it just keeps going. As soon as all 3 are down, the boss will try to lift his hands in your room, all 3 of us, all 3 rooms. We shoot the hands, drop them down, shoot him in the face so he disappears. Go to your cauldron, switch your buff, go back to the boss, shoot his hands to get them down, damage on his face. So it's just a rinse and repeat, it's identical. The biggest problem in here is keep an eye on your timer, because you want to be switching your buff on about 20 seconds, and make sure you get your crystals and your deceptions down. Don't forget, you know, if you're a non-buff player and you've meleeed the deception, stay there and make sure that you actually shoot his hand. When you melee the deception as well, he wants to be... You can see it on dogs easy. It's like on this red carpet. He needs to be somewhere on this red carpet, so the axe will hit him when he comes down. Usually what I do is around where the scorch mark is, and that's on every plate, I'd put my bubble down right here. Goad him into us, 2 of us stood in a bubble, and melee him. A rift works just as well. Put a rift down there, and you can just melee him out your rift. If we've got warlocks with wells, on damage phase, if you put your well up against the back edge of the platforms, you'll help and buff and protect the players who are stood on these platforms to do damage. So again, the Simon, Scooter and Big would be on the right platform, and the other 3 of you would be on the left, just so that you're close to the hand that you're going to shoot, and you don't get sort of mauled by all the ads that are running around. But rifts and wells, very useful on that damage phase. I will be running Divinity. It's a lot to take in, guys. Probably easier to have a go at it and just get your head around it.
Yeah.
Come back, Simon! 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 Yeah, so there's no separation between the rooms anymore. If you hear that there's a res on another room and they need you to go across to help, do it so long as you haven't got a crystal coming. Crystals are probably the #1 priority, followed by deceptions, because the deception, if you leave him up too long without staggering him, will wipe us. You'll go into a wipe mechanic. You'll also do the same thing if you don't get the boss to pick the axe up. So just try to hit those hands when he's stunned. Okay, everybody ready to give it a go?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Scooter, Simon, you want to come in a little bit closer? Oh, Scooter, definitely you need to come in a little bit closer. Right, okay. I've got it. Okay, 2 up here with me. You're shooting left, 2. It's on void. Crystal is on void.
All right. Uh-huh.
Now shooting right to her. Yeah. We're going to delay because we've got a crystal coming.
Yep. Got him.
Tower crystal.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
We will go and switch to. Head down to the cauldron,
Coming.
please.
Yep,
Cauldron.
coming.
Cauldron.
Hey, switch.
Crystal is going to be on dogs next.
Crystal left. Huh?
We have a deception. Okay. Come in the bubble. Come in the bubble. Melee. Okay, it's melee. Turn around. Shoot hand. Shoot the hand. Shoot the hand.
Gotcha. Yep.
Need buff on steps, please. Buff on steps. Tool, you stay out.
Oh, yeah,
Ready?
steps. Right.
Okay. Go.
Got it. Thank you.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, let's switch. Yep, switch.
You should be getting. You should be getting the deception
Yep,
on
go for it.
dogs next. That's our crystal tool. It's at the back. Right on me. Crystal is coming to dogs.
Right.
Right, we're going to go and switch to. I'm on 20 seconds.
It's right back here in the back. Yeah. Gonna switch the buff first, or do the?
Yep. Yeah. Switch the buff first. We'll switch the buff. Yep. Here we go. Yep.
All right. You ready?
Crystal is coming to void next. Already done it. Sorry.
All right. Gotcha. Yep. Crystal.
Tool, what's your
crystal.
timer?
Back. You said back. Here we go. Shoot. 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 Where's it? Where's it? Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. Come on in there. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. These are. Yeah, sorry, Simon. Like I couldn't do it, and you know, this got a lot of experience with that.
All right.
Have you got it or not?
No.
Yeah, I have the buff. Yep.
Oh shoot.
Tool. Oh, we need to get this guy in
we
the
go.
middle.
All right. Here we go. Shooting.
You've got crystal coming as well. Tool, we were going to need to switch.
Crystal front right. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Yep. I'm ready. Okay. Yep.
How you doing on time, Simon?
Okay.
Yeah.
Punch.
Oh, okay.
Have you shot the hand down? Crystal didn't get taken out then, by the looks of it. If he's been up a long time, he will just wipe you. But what you need to do is, if he's going into a white mechanic, shoot the hand and see if it kills him. Because we don't want to keep wiping just because, you know, you haven't stuck
I
him
need
in the right place.
5 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, it was 10 seconds.
Has everybody rallied?
Yep. I have.
Okay, Tool, can you move away from the area? We don't need to pick the buff up, that's the only reason. Okay, everyone ready? Here we go. Got it?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I haven't done it that way before. I like it.
Crystal is on void.
Yep. Alright, yep, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep.
We've got a crystal coming, I think.
There we go.
There's our crystal.
Gotcha.
We're going to
Going
get
on
this,
steps.
and then we will switch.
Ready?
Alright,
Right.
here we go. Yep.
Let's go
Ready,
switch.
Set, go.
Oh shoot!
Crystal coming to dogs.
Crystal on the back. Yeah.
Alright, I got 35 seconds.
Let's go and switch. Yeah, go and switch. Just better safe than
First.
sorry.
Here we go.
Hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
You need to be more vocal, Tool.
Alright.
Okay, shoot. No, that's alright. You need to call that.
Oh, no.
You need to call it so that we
I
can...
got you.
That's a crystal.
No, that deception is... Ooh.
Yeah, it does happen. Yeah, the most common problem in you is forgetting that you've got to change your buff. So don't be offended. I'm not offended when people ask me, what's your timer? So just call it. You know, I've done it. I've actually missed it when there's so much going on. I've forgotten, and I've got the Witch's Curse and died before we've got to switch it. So it's easily done. Alright guys, we all ready?
Yes, sir.
Got it? Crystal is on steps. Coming to dogs.
Alright. Right behind you.
Crystal in the back.
Right, we're going to
Scooter,
switch to. Till we switch.
Crystal coming to void. Alright, switch.
Alright. Alright, I see the crystal. Yep. Uh-huh. Go. Uh-huh. Watch out, exploders.
Right, we got a deception, but we got a crystal, so we wait for the crystal first. Leave him alone. Get away from him too.
20 seconds, we'll switch.
Right, switch. Yeah.
We need to do the crystal. We need
Go.
to do the crystal. You've got to be inside it. Okay, that's going to wipe us, guys. If you've got a crystal coming, which we had, and your timer was that close, we should have changed before, and then we'd have had time for the crystal. I know they didn't call it, but I knew where it was, and I knew they'd just taken it down. No. It's I was aware of it, so it, you know, it's.
Hold on. There we go.
Right, so only 3 of us in here. Everyone rallied.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's go. Got it. Crystal is on steps. Is that the back tool? Guys, coming to dogs. We'll do these ads, first wave of ads, and then we'll switch.
Alright.
Okay.
Right behind you, Scooter. Alright. Yep.
We need to switch. We need to switch.
Right, I'm coming. Ready, shoot.
Uh-huh. I heard it's front. Yep. Right by the ogre. Uh-huh. I'll be there. 3, 2, 1. Go.
We've got a deception.
I still
Where's
have
the crystal?
30 seconds.
Where's the crystal? Get
Crystal
away
should be
from
coming
him.
to
Take our switch.
Okay, let's switch. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, it's in the air. Okay, we're going to go back up the top. Oh, I haven't got a res. I need buff on steps, please.
Oh, we got crystal over here on dogs. If you can get back.
Tool, come up the top with me, please. Tool. Yeah. Okay.
And we also have the dude over here too.
Hits.
All right.
Gotcha. Alright. Ready, Scooter?
Okay. Can I have buff on steps again? Crystal is on void.
Where's
Buff
the
on
hand? There it
steps.
is.
Let's see. With you. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Buff on steps. Get out of it, Tool. Buff on steps, please. Get out of it, Tool. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Buff on
Yep.
steps, please.
Here we go.
One of you's
okay.
got a buff. Can you please shoot the buff?
Actually, let's switch. Let's switch while we're here. Go, go, go. Okay.
Can you two not hear us? Buff on step. Well, he wasn't shooting the fucking thing, was he? Okay, it's coming to dogs. Have you got a buff now, Simon?
Alright. Coming to
Wait,
you.
we got
Yep.
crystal in the middle.
in the middle.
Crystal in the middle.
Alright.
Jump.
Okay.
Woo.
Ready.
You need switch.
Did we?
Go and get your buff. Go and get your buff.
Here we
Stop
go.
hitting
go,
him.
Go, go. buff. Okay.
You got a crystal.
Yeah, give me crystal. Yep. Crystal. Okay, getting the
You've
buff.
got to get your buff
There's a
first,
crystal.
Paul,
Here
for
we
fuck's
getting
sake.
the buff. Getting the buff.
What is
Here we
wrong
go.
with you people? Yeah, you're both in there. No, get out.
Right, sorry. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead anyway now. That was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. No, I need a break for 5 minutes, guys. I just don't get what was going on then.
Okay. Yeah. Right. And okay, gotcha. That's something what I missed. Okay. Right. No, hey guys, that's why I asked if I should even be in here, because I know you guys are very experienced, and I apologize for slowing you guys down. I did not see on the description that it was a training, so that's why I asked. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate the patience. Crucible is mainly where I live, so.
If you think I sounded patient, there's a miracle.
No, I just
yeah. No,
I hate
at the
holding
start,
us.
at the start, I did say if you've got the buff and you hear it called, shoot at a distance to the goal.
Oh, I'm not doubting. I'm definitely not doubting that.
If you need the buff, you don't want two players from the same team picking the buff up, because that's as bad as both of you not having the buff.
Right.
In fact, it's even worse because one of you is going to die. Because you'll die with the curse. So if your partner is trying to get the buff back, do not go in with them. You were meleeing, also on Void, you were meleeing a stunned Deception, moving him away from the kill zone. He was stunned, all you had to do was shoot the hand.
Okay. No, I apologize. There's a lot going on.
No,
and,
it's a very busy encounter. This is by far the busiest boss encounter in V2.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just that, is you end up leaving the Deception running around because you've got a crystal coming, and you know what he's going to do. If he catches you, he's going to kill you. There's nothing you can do about it. I do appreciate that, there are varying levels. I, for one, I don't put restrictions on my events. I don't mind anyone joining on them. Don't mind anyone joining any of my raids. I mean, if I wanted to do triumphs, that'd be a different matter. But in this, I'm more than happy for people to be learning it. And if I came across a little bit too harsh, I do apologise. But when I'm looking at a Deception being pushed out the kill zone, and then two of you in the same cauldron trying to get the buff, I just don't. I look at it and go, "What the fuck's going on?" You didn't have a buff. You were calling for it. No, you just meleeed the Deception. You didn't have a buff.
That's where I usually get confused too. Is after meleeing the Deception, you both lose it. I tend to forget that a lot too.
You were both glowing, so you were both in there without a buff. asking for and you were trying to get it. So
Yes.
yes, you lose the buff by breaking the shield and stunning it. Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to forget.
Oh no, it is. It is, particularly if it's like on Void. If Nye had the buff, yeah, and for argument's sake, you meleeed and jumped away so fast you didn't lose it. Scooter's not going to know that. He'll come down and get the buff, thinking that you've lost the buff on your side, and then you'll be dying because you'll get the Witch's Curse. So you're almost better off losing the buff and trying to get it back. The important thing, as soon as you meleeed him and broken his shield, he will be stunned. So you just shoot the hand. If he starts running around again, and I've said this and I've actually done it on some raids, is I even come over sometimes and just dance around with him around this area until I see a green hand, and when I see a green hand I turn around and shoot it, jump up and away, and I'll let the boss who's running around get slammed by the axe. It'll still kill him. He hasn't got to be stood still.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if he's got a shield, it won't. But if you've taken his shield down, he's gone active again. Drag him back into that kill area and shoot the hand again, because you can still kill him.
Cool.
Or someone can cross shoot from one of the other rooms. Yeah, I do apologise if that sounded very harsh, but frustration sometimes gets the better of me, and I can be a bit of a dick.
That's what makes a raid a raid.
Hey, look, I'm always a bit of a dick, so... Okay, gentlemen, if we are ready...
I'm ready.
Right, in that case, here we go. Got it? It's on steps. Two. Coming to dogs.
Right behind you, Scooter.
Right, we gotta switch.
All right.
Cool. We will switch. That's okay.
It's in the back. Simon. Then switch. Alright. Oh my god, the boss is trying to kill me.
Right. Crystal. Yep. Gotcha. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Right, Scooter. I'm ready. There we go. Alright.
Okay, Simon.
You need to be a lot louder. You need to be a lot
Right.
louder in repeating that.
Okay.
It's up in the middle.
Gotcha. Alright.
Crystal is coming to dogs next.
Crystal on the front left. No. Almost there. Alright. You need to switch? Alright.
Alright.
Oh god, were
Oh
you
my
in there?
god.
Gotcha. With you.
Okay,
Yep.
I will
Headed
need a
right
buff.
to it.
I need a buff. Go away too. I need a
Alright,
buff
I got
on
ya.
steps. Got it, thank you.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, shoot.
Yep. Crystal at the back on steps.
All right. That's all right. We'll do this round, and then I'm gonna switch. Let's switch Scooter. All right.
We'll
With you.
switch. Phil.
Okay.
Okay, Crystal will be on dogs next. Watch out for it. It's still
It's
counting.
right here in the middle. Ready? 1,
right.
2, 3.
Gotcha.
Oh, again. Damn. I hate it when it's there.
Yeah. If the boss is lifting before the crystal arrives, you've got time to take his hands down.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I messed that up too. I didn't even see he was raising his hands. Ugh.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Don't got it? Still won't feel
Which
left
one
out.
needs it?
No, I was sorry. I was ignore that.
Okay. The reason we say it is that you do get people walking away who do not have the bow. Yeah, it's on dogs.
Oh, I'm coming. Right. Crystal
Two,
come into
we'll do these
void.
ads, then we'll switch.
All right.
We'll go switch.
Gotcha. All right. With you. All right. With you. 3, 2, 1. Uh, 40 seconds. So, okay.
Get out. Move.
All right. Now let's switch.
Switch up.
Yep.
Two.
Here we go. Shooting. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Coming.
Probably
Right.
by name though.
Ready. Go.
Okay. Crystal will be on dogs next.
Gotcha. All right. Gotcha.
Oh, so it's right above you there. It's right here, in the middle. Oh,
I
wait,
need to know
I missed
where.
it. Oh, again. Damn it. All right, one more time. Sorry about that. I was all twisted. Go switch. Yeah. And run away.
There we go.
So we need a buff over here, right, on dogs?
Oh, crystal up.
All right.
All right. Yeah. I have. There we go.
I do not have a buff. Buff on steps. Buff on steps. Buff
Damn.
on steps. Got it. Crystal
All right.
at the back
Yep.
on
Gotcha.
steps.
With you.
Crystal at the back on steps.
Buff on.
Ah.
All right, there we go. Yep.
Where is Crystal?
Yeah.
I see it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Right, two, we need to switch.
Ooh. I have 25 seconds. Let's switch.
Gonna be hands.
Which hand have you got,
Crystal will-
Simon?
Okay. Crystal will
Right. I'm gonna go right.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember you said that before.
Okay, crystal's up. Oh, all right. Yep.
Get the
Crystal's
crystal,
up right above
wherever
the
it
Scooter.
is.
Yep, right above
Two,
Scooter now.
we go
You
with
got crystal
switch.
in the
Two,
middle.
we go and switch.
Oh,
Gotcha.
sorry.
Here we go. Firing.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you all come to dogs.
There's a crystal
What
on
about the
void.
crystal that's up? What about the crystal that's up?
The void team should have taken the crystal down. It was all void.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Inching ever closer.
Right. Right, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of us in. Right, here we go, gentlemen. Got it. On void.
Here we go. Yep.
Yeah, it's on void, yeah.
Here we go. All right.
All right.
Yep.
I'm here.
Behind you, Scooter. All right. 3, 2, 1.
We're going to take this crystal and then we'll go straight and change because I want 10 seconds. Okay, crystal's coming to dogs.
Oh my gosh. All right. I still have 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Crystal front left.
All right. Gotcha. Let's switch first. Okay. Yep. With you.
Timer?
All right.
No, we'll do these first group of ads, then we'll switch.
All right. Ooh, crystal's right there. Okay, go. Okay. Ready. Yep.
All right.
So our crystal at the back. 2.
How you doing on time?
Me, it doesn't
Simon.
matter. We got a
Switch.
deception. No. Oh.
Front right.
Point.
Simon.
It's pointless. It's pointless popping that super when he's there. By the way. Okay. Need buff on steps, please. Buff
All right.
on steps.
Gotcha.
Buff on
We got the
steps.
dude.
All right. With you.
Buff on steps. Got it. Thank you.
Got it.
All right. With you, Scooter. Yep.
Crystal at the back on void.
Gotcha. On our way. All right.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Where's his hand? Come on, hand. All right.
Crystal up in the top. 2.
30 seconds.
We need a buff on dogs, don't we?
All right.
Simon, do you need a buff?
Switch.
Oh, you got one? All right.
Quick. Hands.
All right.
Crystal right here.
Crystal
Simon.
is on dogs. You got it. You haven't done the boss yet. Oh yeah, you have. Okay. Switch.
Yep. All right.
All right.
With you. All right.
Don't forget,
Gotcha.
you're shooting rights if you're a buff player. Easy, best. Hands.
Gotcha.
I can see people miles back on the floor. You want to be on those platforms at the front, guys. Head, keep shooting the head. Stop. Hands.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm almost dead.
Someone got his head. Right, we've got to go and switch to buffs.
Yep, right here.
I have a buff. Alright. Go for it!
Crystal at the back on dogs.
Alright. I'm on the crystal. Simon?
Wasn't very good damage, guys.
No, it was not.
Alright, crystal on us. Alright.
Is that you? If you're calling, you
Scooter,
really need
do we
to
wanna get
call
the
my
crystal?
name, because I don't know your voice.
Alright, here we go.
Can I have a buff
3,
on
2,
steps,
1.
please?
There we go.
Got
Alright.
it, thank you.
Ready?
Alright. With me, yep, go.
Where's the other knight we left running around? There he is. Crystal at the back on steps. Crystal coming to dogs.
Alright.
Alright. I've got 35 seconds, by the way, Scooter. I guess up with the ogre.
Gotta kill that ogre. Gotta kill.
Where is it? Oh, it's in the middle.
Oh, there
Ready?
we go. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he's right below us.
Alright, we'll switch.
Right, so we need to
He
change.
pushed me too. Okay, go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, go. Ah, damn it. I can't get to it. He keeps popping me away. God damn it. That's the second time that's happened.
No. Ow. Yeah, if you keep shooting ahead when he's immune, what you're doing is reducing the amount of time we can have to do damage. So when you hear hands called, please stop shooting his head, because that's why the damage is looking low. Is we would still had shots on his head. One, two, three. Okay, here we go. Got it. It's on steps. Coming to dogs. Okay, we will switch to. We will switch.
And with you, Scooter.
It's over in the back, front, whatever. Down here.
Yep. We can get the crystal first. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright. And I'm ready to switch.
Can't shoot the ogre. Stop shooting the.
Alright. Alright. I'm there.
Switch.
1, 2, 3, go. Alright.
Okay, we've got Crystal in the middle.
All right. Crystal in the front. Yeah.
Right, we're going to go up the top and do this boss.
I keep jumping through the
Let
damn
me
thing.
put a bubble.
Alright. Gotcha.
Okay,
With you,
melee.
Scooter.
Oh no.
I need buff on steps, please. Buff on steps.
Alright.
Got it, thank you. Yeah, Crystal is on void.
Gotcha. Finding you. Gotcha, thank you.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
Crystal at front.
Alright, let's switch Scooter real quick. Alright,
We're
ready?
going to switch. We're going to switch. Need to do it quick.
Got his hands.
Hands.
Crystal in the middle
Awesome
here,
dogs.
Simon. What?
Switch again.
I don't know why that first time it didn't go.
Switch buff.
Alright,
Oh, I'm
gotcha.
sorry. Here we go. All right,
Ready?
switch.
With
Yep.
you.
Okay, I'll go to the front then. Sorry, I was up there, mate, because I'm running Divinity. I'm not damaging. I'm putting a bubble on him. I'm going to go on this side. Hands.
Okay.
Simon, Scooter, and Big are shooting right. The other three are shooting left. Hands. No. Switch your buffs.
Okay, yep.
With a little better damage.
Here we go. With you,
Already.
Scooter. Go.
Crystal. At the back on steps. Coming to dogs.
Front right.
Yeah, I need to because
Oh,
there's too
shoot.
many knights up there.
Here, switch.
Alright. With you, Scooter.
I don't see the knight. I guess you already killed him.
Scooter, there's a crystal on board. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Your ogre.
We'll switch. Simon. Well, let's go to the left side.
I need a non-buff player with me, please.
Switch.
Oh, I've fucked actually, to be honest with you. Can you use something that's going to kill that ogre, please?
And Scooter, when you come back, let's switch real quick. When you're ready. Alright. Here we go, with you. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you should have a full blessing. I think it's something like, I think it's like 49, 50 seconds. No, it's not. It's 59, isn't it?
Because when we switch, what happens is, and I'm not the one with the buff, should I really still be on the right or should I be on the left?
Right. You're ignoring what I said at the start, which is the players who pick the buff up first are the buff players. Scooter, Simon, Big shoot right hands. Yeah. Nye, Tool, and Paul shoot left hands. It's not about what you're holding at the time, because that's going to change every encounter. So there are 3 people always shooting right, and there are 3 people always shooting left. The reason the players who don't collect the buff shoot left is because that's the hand they shoot when they melee the boss. The deception. So all you're basically doing is telling them to carry on doing what they've done through the encounter. So what you should see in most of these damage phases is 3 people on the right platform, 3 people on the left. The reason I stay back and away from it is because I'm shooting with Divinity. So I'm trying to get up and out of the way to get a clear shot so that I haven't got people blocking the bubble getting onto the boss. So whoever took that tower before me, they weren't really helping the encounter. I always switch before I go to the boss. If you switched and then shot the hands on the boss and his face to take him, send him to damage, I'd still swap on the way back, on the way to damage. Yeah. Because if you don't, what happens, Scooter, if you don't, is your buff runs out. Your buff will run out while you're there. You know it's tight sometimes anyway to get back to your cauldron to change. And all that means is it's a res to get one person up. You know, just for, the fact we're not doing damage when you first get there. We're shooting his hands to get them down.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's what I've been using. Oh, for the yeah. That's what I've been using. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I've.
Yeah, if I didn't like assault rifle so much, I'd put the loaded question on too. 'Cause that thing wipes out everything.
Mm-hmm. No. Favorite green ammo gun in the game. So yeah.
Yeah, me too. Sunset, baby.
Okay. Right, let's make this a meaningful attempt. We got the damage last time, so let's kill him this time.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
I like that plan.
Got it? Not check, but that sounded like steps. Yeah, it is steps. Cover the dogs. Mm-hmm. Okay, we will switch when you're done there. Cool.
Coming a little bit behind you. Alright. Alright. Alright, switch.
Yep. With you. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
All right.
Coming up the long way.
Switch. All right. With the scooter. Yep. Go.
Oh, hit him again. What's he doing? All right.
Yep. I got him. Oh, that's all
Crystal,
right.
crystal in the middle. Crystal in the middle. Crystal in the middle.
Oh, I think I didn't get the hand in time. Son of a bitch. Now I got his hand. Get it. There we go. Mm. Crystal right here in the back. Need to switch or?
I'm
Gotcha.
dead. You need to kill the ogre, not res.
Oh my goodness. He came right for me. No, that's okay, that's okay. No, that's okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, yep, ready?
Simon, you want to get this
Okay,
crystal
come
for
on.
void? Yeah.
I need buff. I need
Yeah.
buff on steps.
Alright, one step. Gotcha. Yep,
Got it.
okay. With the scooter. Alright. Uh-huh. Ready?
Crystal at the back too.
Alright.
Let's go and switch, I guess, Simon. As well, I guess.
No, we're gonna do the boss.
Oh. No. Crystal in the middle. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what got us?
Deception on one of the plates. You didn't shoot the hand in time.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I missed that hand. Right, yeah, no, I missed that.
And like you
Yeah, what are you
said,
gonna
if you
do?
miss it the first time, you do get a chance to shoot it again, because I did that time too. But I had a chance to shoot it again, like that.
Do not turn away and leave it thinking you shot the hand. Always wait until he picks the axe. Anyone can shoot the hand. It's just you need to get a buff as well. Usually, after we've meleeed on steps, I come back in this direction rather than straight to the cauldron, and I'm in the air, turned around, shooting the hand. Because if you melee him quick enough and get out, you can actually get his hand as you're moving away.
Okay.
We are at event time. I'm okay for another go if you guys are.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's go. Got it.
I'll go till midnight if y'all want to.
It's not that long.
Well, my midnight, I guess. I want me some Teraba.
This is this is like a lot of things though, that too much of it and you just get fed up.
True.
So if we don't finish, I am quite happy to come back in here on this checkpoint with this team. Or if you
Awesome.
if one of you can't make it a time that works, you do at least have a checkpoint and you can request. I mean, I for one don't like putting checkpoint events up. I don't mind taking the same team back in. I just don't like giving boss checkpoints to people. I don't like it. It just feels wrong. But I'm always happy to run with the team that's done it, or with other members who have already finished it.
Okay.
Not nice to have your first completion as a boss checkpoint, is it?
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here we go then, guys. Oh, I know. I saw someone asking for a boss checkpoint in this event, not this particular event, but in this raid. We've got 7 raid completions, never done a full raid.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Ah. Huh.
No, that's the way a lot of teams do it. They run back from the. Well, you can't. Yeah, you have to do the puzzles in one run, not get to the boss in one run. So yeah, it works. It works. That's the way Stang runs his divinities. Yeah, he could always do what he did, which is join another clan who's doing it. But anyway, right, gentlemen, if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Yeah, that was on steps again, by the sound of it. Yeah, it's at the back on steps too. Coming to dogs. We take these ads, then we'll switch.
Yes, sir. Alright, Scooter, with you?
Back here in the back.
Two.
Alright.
Alright. Crystal front left. Yep. With you. Oh my gosh, get out of my way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go back and switch. I got 25 seconds. With you. Okay.
We need to be quick.
Yeah,
We got a
switch.
pistol coming.
Alright. With you. Yep, go. Alright. Here we go.
Guys coming to dogs
Got his
next.
hand.
Pistol coming to dogs.
Crystal in the front. Yep.
Two come up to me. Okay. I need.
Yeah, we don't have
buff
we don't
on
have one.
steps, buff on steps. Buff on steps.
Okay, coming.
Yep. Right behind you, Scooter. Right, with you.
Get out! Oh, for fuck's sake! Have you got a buff tool?
Right.
Yeah.
With you.
Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
If someone without the buff, please shoot. Steps. Someone without.
I'm
please.
coming on the crystal.
Someone without. Don't come in. Someone without. Shoot it.
The crystal, or you got a crystal on steps.
Yeah. Never mind. Forget about it. I was calling for someone without the buff to shoot steps because I was trying to get rid of the buff because Tool came in with me to collect the buff.
Right.
So there were two of us with the buff because he came in.
Gotcha. I saw the crystal and thought you were calling for that.
Right, this is going to be my last go, I'm afraid, because I'm getting a bit frustrated with what's happening. I don't mind coming back in on a fresh day, but I'll just end up getting wound up and I'll be shouting, so I don't want to do that. And those of you who raid with me probably say, well, that's like a normal raid. What are you talking about? Did you get them all, Scooter? Did you get them all? You did, didn't it? Okay, let's get going then. Got it? It's 59 seconds. There you go. That's how long you get. Get a minute. At the back on dogs.
Right. You come get the crystal thing? There we go.
Okay, we're going to switch to.
With you.
Coming. All right.
All right. With the scooter. All right. Yep. Here we go.
Okay, Crystal.
Uh-huh.
Crystal,
Alright.
Crystal coming to dogs. Crystal
Ready.
coming to dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. The hand.
Oh my god. Crystal in the middle on dogs.
Yep. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Got his hand.
I hate when it's there. Yep.
Yep. Crystal point right. With
Do
you.
this
Alright.
quick.
Ready? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll
Guys,
be.
I'm going to need a. You shoot the hand tool. I need a buff on steps, please. Buff on steps.
All right, 1 second.
All right.
Got it. All right.
Got it.
Right, scooter.
Tool right behind you. Tool.
Yep. I'm with you. Here we go.
Crystal coming to dogs.
You. All right. I'm at 28 seconds. What do you think?
Yeah, plenty of time.
All right. Oh, good. Crystal's right here. Nice. 15 seconds.
Gotcha. Yep.
All right.
I got
Right, we're going to switch to.
Come on.
I have 26 seconds. All right. Here we go. Scooter
Tool, can you shoot
right
dogs?
with you. Yep. Crystal right. Yep. Gotcha.
Tool, can you shoot dogs, please?
Nice.
Okay, we're going to hands, guys.
Hands.
Hands.
All right. Yep.
Hands, heads. Switch your buffs. Crystal.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, I'm
Crystal,
coming. I'm coming.
Tool, oh, Crystal. Tool, tool,
Sorry.
tool, tool. Tool, tool. We switch tool, and then we go for damage.
Somebody shoot right in. Oh, nice.
Get up on the platforms at the front, guys, away from the ads. Stop, hands. Stop, hands.
Oh, I'm taking damage now.
Okay, switch your buffs.
All right.
Boy, I had a sliver of left. Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Scooter, I'm with you.
Yeah, damage isn't very good for some reason. Okay, we got our crystal at the front. Tool, tool. I'm not shooting ads, mate. I'm on the crystal. Okay, crystal coming to dogs.
It's in the front left.
All right. Yep. Ready.
Coming. Sorry. Okay, I'm here.
All right. Night. Gotcha. With your scooter. Alright. Alright, I'm at 30 seconds, by the way.
We're going to get the crystal,
All right.
then we'll do the deception.
Yeah, switch. Yep.
Yep. With your scooter.
Okay, come up to me. Non-buffed. I can't.
Crystal front
resin
right,
because-
on dog.
Oh, there we go. Punch, 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 please punch. Thank you.
Oh no, he's gonna get me too.
Yeah.
I'll get you in just a second. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. No, please don't kill me.
Buff on steps, please. Buff on steps.
Gotcha.
Buff on steps. Buff
With
on
your
steps.
scooter.
Okay, I've got dogs. There you go.
We're gonna take him
Crystal,
now.
guys. I hear the
Okay.
crystal. Crystal front void.
Okay, yep, on our way. Oh, gotta get the crystal, gotta get the crystal. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Coming.
With it. Oh. Come on. There we go. Getting his hands. Got his hands.
Crystal at front. Two. Crystal. Crystal at front. We need to switch. We need to switch. Then it's going to be hands. Get ready, guys. Hands.
We got crystal behind us too there, I think. Okay, right here in the middle. Yep.
Switch your buff, switch your buff, switch your buff, switch your buff.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Alright, with the scooter.
Okay, damage is on void.
Somebody shoot right hand.
There we go.
Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I got it in. Whew.
Stop, hands, 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 hands. Stop, hands. Okay, back to you. Change your buffs.
With your scooter, yep.
Oh. All right.
Gotcha. Alright. With your scooter.
Okay, crystal is on steps.
All right.
Crystal coming to dogs.
Alright.
Timer, two.
Scooter.
Timer.
All right, good. All right. You're over.
I'm at 33 seconds. We'll switch after
Bubble in the middle.
this ad round. Alright, I'm ready to... Alright.
I need buff on
Yep,
steps.
we'll get this
buff
first.
on steps.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Let's do
on
it. Switch.
steps.
Let's switch.
Yeah, we'll switch.
Buff
I'm
on
glad you
steps.
said that.
With your scooter.
Buff on steps. got it, thank you. Crystal at the back on steps too. Okay, he's coming
Yep.
to dogs.
Go and get him now. All right.
If you do the boss,
Yep. Gotcha.
do the boss,
With your
do the
scooter.
boss. Okay, well you've got the crystal now.
All right. I'm coming. I'm a little bit. I jumped the wrong way. Oh, I
Yeah, we'll
did
switch.
this.
We'll switch too.
All right, good.
That's not me. That'll be True or whoever's on.
Gotcha. Yep, I got you. Crystal up front.
Crystal on void up front. Crystal on void up front.
Right behind you, Scooter. With you. Ooh.
How are you on time? You want to switch?
Let's switch first, Scooter, if that's okay.
You want to switch, Simon?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yep.
We'll do it.
Here we go. All right.
Is that a crystal that's in the air in the middle?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Crystal coming to dogs. Crystal
Oh,
coming
gosh.
to dogs.
Here we go. Ready?
Give us a good crystal, please. It's in the back. Okay, 1 second.
Coming.
Oh no.
You got a res? Need a res on void?
Yeah, I got him. Got him.
Didn't.
Got you, Scooter.
30 seconds. Oh no, I'm about to die though. Let's not do that.
Hands. Scooter,
Crystal on
get
void.
your buff. Get your buff.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
We need to be shooting hands.
All right. Crystal on void. Crystal on void still.
Yep. Get to it. Get to it. Get to the crystal. Oh, for fuck's
Oh no,
Absolutely.
it's
That was
so
crazy.
close.
So close.
Yeah, just maybe try and watch a video of that last encounter. I think I think we're starting to get the hang of it, but you know we've been over what, an hour and 10, 15 minutes in here. It's just we shouldn't be in here that long. I mean, that's what you can do the raid in. I'll take us to the tower, gentlemen. If you want a continuation, I'm open to suggestions of days and times. Or not, as the case may be.
I definitely would like to.
Yeah, I just have to check my schedule, but more than likely, evenings Eastern time would probably work best for me, except for
Yeah.
Well,
Tuesday.
you've got, yeah, I know, but I don't know what time zone you're in. So evenings for you could be I could be sleeping.
Yeah.
You've really only got Sunday, haven't you?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because this checkpoint resets. I know some don't, but I didn't realize this does.
But getting to the checkpoint isn't the difficulty here. It's actually doing the final boss that's the difficulty, because we've spent more time on the boss encounter than the rest of the raid. So a 2.5 hour event, you should get the boss done if you've got a little bit more experience. Sorry, Simon, I gave you the lead when I switched characters. I mean, I can do same time tomorrow if that will work for anyone.
So what was that? 2 o'clock? Let me see.
It's two Eastern, yeah.
2 Eastern. That would work for me.
Let me get back to it. Might be 3 Eastern. Might work best for me, but I think 2 should. But I will message you big.
Well, I can do either of those. We can set it for 7 and delay the start tomorrow if we get a... I mean, what I was going to do, if you were all okay with that, is pull the event forward so that we are all in it.
It works for me.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I'll just change the day on it, say it's a continuation, boss checkpoint, and preferences. Priority will be given to the people who've attended today's. And if someone says, "Can we push it back an hour?" If that's okay with everyone, that's fine. I'll move it. Yeah, because that's around your Sunday lunchtime, isn't it? So. I'll do that now while we're all talking.
Yeah.
It's a horrible game. I don't know why people keep wanting it.
Because I don't have it.
Well, I get them wanting to complete the raid because you need it for your seal, don't you?
Yep.
Tomorrow's the 20th, isn't it? 20th, 7th, till... Description... Sunday the 20th.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Update.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to join, as early as I can be. Thank you.
Right, well, I just pull that event forward as a checkpoint with all of you in it.
Awesome.
Exactly the same times for tomorrow. If anyone needs to ask for it to go back an hour or whatever, put it in the event thread, and if it changes, I'll have to try to get everyone else to say yes, it's okay. But that's why I prefer to do these when we're still in chat, because it's a lot easier than trying to, exchange messages between multiple players. It's not an easy way of getting an answer.
No, I agreed. All right. Thank you very much, Big. Thank you, Sir Paul.
Yep, thank y'all very much.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. I do apologise if I shouted a lot, but as I said, if you raided me, you know I do that anyway.
Thank you, guys. And
Okay,
I will catch you sometime tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow, hopefully, yeah.
Yep.
So do we just sign up for it, or we're already interested in it?
No, you're all straight into it.
Yep, I'm out here to see you guys.
I'm in the tower with a few players. Actually, I was in the clan room.
Oh, that's quite a coincidence. Yeah, thank you. Good times. Yeah, because I've been in that part a lot, but I've only finished it twice. Oh. Thank you.
Well, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I mean, it can be frustrating, Paul, because we did one earlier in the week, and we literally followed it with 3 boss checkpoints, and we didn't wipe once on a boss.
Oh. Yeah, I don't.
And it was just the way it works sometimes.
Yeah.
It just happened to work well, and we can do that.
For sure.
We were definitely doing a lot more damage. We were getting like 2/3 off him on a damage phase.
Yeah, I wonder what the why our damage was so much lower. Oh, okay, doggy. Oh. Sorry, excuse me. This Chihuahua likes to kiss you in the mouth. Hey, back up, doggy. Okay, cool. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, same time tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you again. Oh.